Masking is one of the biggest problems of producers' life. What if I told you it's extremely easy to solve? Take a listen to this. And now this. What I will show you will change how you look at masking in your tracks, and it will cost you $0. Hop in. I want you to listen to this one more time and try to figure out the masking or clashing frequencies. Of the track is the vocals, then we have the plugs, and then we have the pads and the hats and the drums. The first thing that you should consider is the hierarchy of your song. In this song, I will put the hierarchy, the vocal on the top and then the plugs under it and all the rest behind it. That means that we have to resolve this going in that hierarchy. That also means the soul, the most important, last. So we have this melody. But this melody crashes slightly with hats and the pads. So we need to make the melody come true. Let's start with the pads. We have these really gorgeous pads. But let's open up the space. The old school will be like adding like an EQ and then maybe ducking the pads. The problem is this kills the pads in the meantime because it's always there. And then you probably boost the area in the plugs. That also kills the timer of the plugs. Let me show you. Then you will do something like probably this. This is, by the way, YouTube theory. You will see that's everywhere. And you will do something like this. But now we changed the complete timer of the sound. This is not the same track that we had before. But luckily, it is year 2026. And we have something that's called Dagon. This is a completely free tool. The main purpose of the Dagon most of the time is actually damping the resonances. Right? But we will use it completely different way. What you want is actually first sidechain Dagon to my plugs and put it on the pads. Now we are on the pads and we are sidechaining it to the plugs. Dagon has different moods and a one mood over here will be extremely useful. Okay, we have this lead sound. And a gorgeous delay coming from Manta. Classic Dagon works like this. You put it onto less plugs. And it ducks your resonant frequencies. Right? But that is volume dependent, meaning that if I put a utility in front of it and change the volume, ducking disappears because the volumes are low. That means that if the volumes are changing in your track, the ducking amount will be changing. But we have this smart mode. And regardless of volume changes, as long as it's not zero, you will see the ducking is happening equally. Meaning that it just takes a look at the spectrum and tries to figure out the main resonant frequencies and just ducks them. It is really important when you throw this onto the sidechain mode. We are in the pads, we change to now smart mode, regardless of what is happening of the volume of the incoming signal. For example, if I opening up the sidechain, it will be getting louder and that will mean ducking more and so on. If you are enjoying the video up to now, please consider like and subscribe. And I will make more videos like this. This will duck exactly the same amount of from your pads all the time. And we can actually decrease the focus so these sharp cuttings are a bit smoother, right? And if I increase the amount, you see a lot. Without, wait. It's really chopping up those frequencies that the melodies has together. Magic! It is not magic, it is just the Dagon dude, it's Dagonness. It's just taking the mean resonant frequencies of your plug. And you can actually, with the single button, max cut, adjust it. No cutting. Find the sweet spot. Like here. It is so easy. It's mind-blowing. And then we have now the vocal part. I felt it needs a bit room, so of course I slapped the mount on it. This delay is just so gorgeous. I want the vocals to even push on top of the plugs now, but I want to be a bit critical here. For the melodies, especially those crisp areas of the vocals, I want to focus that area more. So I'm going to go again, Degen, this time, put it into the melodies to start with. Smart, sidechain it to the vocals. And let's adjust the max cut. Something here is really sweet spot, and it's that simple. Just get the amount, listen to the sound. When both are clean, you are good. Now on the melodies, we go here, sidechain. Again, the same thing, sidechain over here. I want to especially open up the top breathing part of the vocals come through. Maybe we can even focus like this area more. But let's listen together. Again, your ears, listen together, figure it out where is the perfect spot. Now, we may need to actually duck a little bit the pads too. We listen together one more time before we decide if we want to sidechain one more time. Together. And now, because everything is ducking each other, we can do one final adjustment to the volumes. If you want to learn more about pro music production, take a look at here.